Well, most people look forward to summer as a time to relax and de-stress, have some lazy days like Chris Berg and I love to have, sometimes even at the lake. But unfortunately, they can also be stressful.
Motivational speaker, and wait, can you do your thing again?
And apparently infuel is not a word, but she's going to be my infueler with joy.
Can you do your Target lady voice? Don Kaiser is here with us today.
I like it. We'll have to record that, and that'll I'll have that start every time I speak from now on, that end as well. So happy summer and happy Friday,
Good
you
to
two.
see you.
Hello.
Hi. So you want to talk about this thing called stress?
Yes, a lot of people have it.
Or vacations.
Right? Or vacation. We can talk about that. I love vacations. I'm actually headed to Colorado next week. So
nice.
I'm de-stressing in Colorado next week is where I'm going. But yeah, we don't really think about stress in the summer. We tend to think about it more in the winter or early spring or things like that. But it's actually, a survey just reported 1/3 of Americans actually find summer to be the most stressful season for them. And there's a couple different reasons. Number one, we're on a lack of sleep during the summer. We try to cram all this stuff in, right? And so for me, what I really coach my clients on is to try to declutter in 3 certain areas during the summer especially. Number one being your soul, right? Like we have to clear out the clutter internally before we can clear out the clutter externally. So looking at what emotions or thought are you carrying throughout this summer that might be stressing you out. You know, are you comparing yourself when you're putting on that bathing suit? Oh, I might not look as good as the other people on the beach. Or are you comparing houses or, you know, boats? A lot of times you'll hear people doing a whole bunch of comparison, and comparison is really that thief of joy in your life. So you guys never compare yourself to anybody else, right?
I wish, no,
but you do. You accidentally find yourself, especially on social media, you look at pictures of this person went and had fun in Colorado, and then you get kind of jealous. Oh, I've only been here in Minnesota the whole time.
Yeah. Or you start worrying. Like, it's so sad to me when people already now past 4th of July are already talking about back to summer or back to school, right? And they're already worried about that. I actually just posted a blog this morning talking about how to become a warrior instead of a worrier, because we let worry, again, steal our joy in the summer. We let it just kind of slip away, and we still have, you know, 6 actual good weeks of summer left, right? Come on, Chris.
What do you mean?
What are you laughing at? There's 6 weeks of summer left.
I feel like it just started and you're like, ooh, we have 6 weeks left.
There's like 70-some days left in summer.
Yeah. But yet people aren't focused on that, right? Like, we're already focused on the fall and school season. And so really to take back and just be present now and focus on letting go of that worry on that end as well. So.
Are you sad that summer?
I'm so sad. And then she says it like 6 weeks is awesome. I'm thinking, gosh,
it
only
is.
6 weeks. So
it's 6
maybe
weeks
I'm
of
stealing
summer.
my own joy. I should be
are.
joking. We have 6 weeks left.
Right? Don't focus on what we don't have. Focus on what we do have on that end.
So is that one of the ways we can kind of clear our insides, is to stop comparing yourself, stop, you know, trying to look for the joy in other people's lives and start to look for the joy in your own?
Yeah, exactly. So letting go of that comparison and stop the worry. Like, figure out what it is that's tripping you up this summer. I'm actually launching a program in August called Worrier to Warrior, and really helping people figure out what is that blockage for them on that internal clutter, so that they can enjoy the rest of the 6 weeks and gear up for a fabulous fall as well.
So how do you do that? What do you start to do to get rid of the blocks?
So really figuring out what's triggering it for you. What is your trigger? What is it? Comparison? Is it complaining? You know, how many people are complaining about the weather during the summer? Is that
40-degree weather in July? That could be a trigger. Yeah.
Right? Or is it criticism? You know, are you criticizing yourself, criticizing others? And we'll talk about a couple other clutter areas as well. But really looking at what is it that you're holding on to internal wise that way, and then being able to do some cool tools and techniques to free yourself that way.
I know that it's just one of our human natures. You let one thing get into you, and it just kind of turns and turns and turns in your head, and it can ruin your whole summer.
Oh yeah, you start stewing on it, right? And you bring it up every time, or you worry about it at night, and then you're already thinking about, what should I post on Facebook? Should I make my life look more fabulous than it is? And really, that's what everybody does, right? Like, nobody puts, yeah, today was a sucky day this summer on their Facebook page, right? Or like, I got swimmer's itch, here's the picture of it on Facebook. No, they're gonna say it was awesome at the lake, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right, stay with us. When we come back, we're going to talk about keeping the joy for the next 6 weeks right after